Hello kids and welcome back to Life in the Woods. We finally have the resources now after the last 3-episode quartz grind to get started on our next build in the everyday life area. But before we get started on any of that, we're gonna complete this sword, I'd say. God, that's 20 levels. That's 70 level! Oh, okay. I was hoping yeah, okay. We tried. But we're slowly getting there. Alright. We need some resources. We still need some stone bricks. Do we need slab? I don't even know. We're just gonna grab like 2 more stacks. Can I don't know how to play Minecraft. Hello, welcome back. Who's surprised? It's been a few days since I last recorded, and especially today, the universe was just like, Kiri, you've been talking so much about how mild your allergies have been, how enjoyable this allergy season is. I woke up this morning and my eyes basically felt like I had slept in a field full of everything that I'm allergic to. Not a fun time. Would not recommend. It still hurts. It still hurts. I've just been using everything we have at home now to try and reduce the pain a little bit. Because I think the skin around my eyes is also starting to rip a little bit. And that is one of the worst things, really. Because for me, my allergies, you know, when the eyes start swelling up, they also dry out a lot. And with that, kind of like this immediate skin around the eyes also really dries out a lot. And in like the corner of your eye close to your nose, not like on the outside of your face, you know, the inside, there start being these tiny little cuts. And oh my god, it is painful. It is so painful, and I hate it so much. You know, I really thought I'd make it through the season, you know, being a responsible adult. Like, hey, I'm 24, not 5. I can, you know, if my eyes are a little itchy, I don't have to rub them. I can just ignore that. I'm an adult now. No. I also really was hoping I'd go this whole season without having to grab eye drops. I woke up this morning and I was just like, okay, I need the eye drops now. There is honestly no way around it. No. Okay, let me look at my little inspirational stuff here. Okay, so we're gonna go for some shapes again. Okay. So we also need some stone bricks. I'd say we actually start right here with the first one. And we... how many blocks? I don't want to completely copy everything I see on the internet, you know? Crazy. I know. Could go for like 5, I think. On the other hand, we could have glass. Kinda wanna go for like a... Quack, I know! Could go one further, I think. Then we do this. And... is it 1 block or 2 blocks there? I think it's just 1 block. Okay. So technically that one's, in a way, kind of wasted. But we're just gonna leave it like this. This is where the front area, like entrance, will be. Actually, they did it a little bit bigger. We can do this. We can do this. I believe in us. No. We're gonna use stairs here, I think. Stair. Like that. And then we go one more like this. This is in theory what I wanted to do. Then we only have... we might have to shorten that other end a little bit, but that's okay. Really look forward to having something that's a little bit more colorful in this area. Because I feel like we need that, especially given that we still need to add all the plant life around here, other than in the pond. And, you know, a little pop of color in the neighborhood. I think it's gonna really spice things up. Okay, I have to say my eyes are calming down a little bit after I took everything we have in the house. Basically what I would do is this. Then we have, I mean, kinda yet, but not quite just yet. So you have like, you know, 4 blocks by themselves in a way, and we have 4 blocks by themselves. I think that's about the best we can do right now. And we just... I don't know how many blocks these are now. It seemed so big at first. Why is the math not mathing up now? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's gonna be so small again. Every time I think we're gonna start having a nice big family house, nope. Quack, quack, quack. Ah, hello. Okay, and then I think, let me grab my phone again to make sure we're doing the right thing here. I'm gonna add in the windows in a second, you know, for now. We just want the base to get going. And all the little details will be added in with time. We might need a little bit more terracotta. Today, I'm sorry. Okay. That. Okay, grab this. Grab this. It will look okay, I think. I think we can really do something with this. If we give it the needed time. I don't know what kind of wood we're gonna use on the inside. I feel like maybe dark oak could be pretty nice here to add in a big strong color. But we have to see. We don't happen to... That's spruce. That would have been too perfect. Imagine being prepared for something. Not on this channel. You know, something that they did that I actually really like the look of is they had the door sort of like this. Don't know why I did that. And then one higher, technically. We're just gonna go home. We're gonna grab some wood to get the floor going and to see how high we can actually go. A little bit all over the place. That is why we should have built the other day when I had like the mental energy for it and I was actually prepared and all that, because now I'm just like, what are blocks? How do you play this game? What do we even do here? You know? And another thing that we... we'll actually just do this, I think. A little bit easier. We need great streams. But tomorrow is my psychiatrist appointment. And now they have all the stuff they need to give me the med. I just really hope that that is what I need to, you know, be a bit more productive and get a routine going and all that, because that's one of my biggest struggles and has been for way too long. Okay, I think we got enough. Want that much. Leftovers go back. 1, 2, 3. I can help myself. Perfect. Probably forgetting some very important stuff, but we still have some glass and glass panes. And technically we should be fine. Technically. Oh, my eye hurts. It's just not fair to wake up with already wanting to remove this one part of your face. Oh, and to make it better, on top of the general problems to fall asleep and stay asleep, I also had a cramp in my leg in the middle of the night. Thankfully, not one of the super bad ones that last for like 5 minutes and you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. But it was still bad enough that, you know, it was painful. And, you know, when you're just tossing and turning half asleep and then you get this sharp, sudden pain. That obviously wakes you up a little bit. My boyfriend is asking me something. What? Okay. He has questions. He has lots of questions that I don't know if I can answer him. I know the... Oh, she's lying like right behind me now. Oh, this dog is so cute. Okay. If we just go for unchiseled wood. I kind of like it, you know? I want to go for sort of bright looking furniture to make up a bit for the lack of other colors. But I think this could really be something. We might exchange a little bit of the wood for carpet in an area or two. Might even have enough for this build. Possibly. Question is, do we go for like a double ceiling again, or do we not? I'm just gonna do that here real quick. Because right now, I'd say we have a ceiling here. Let's just say we keep the floor as it is. How did the other picture do it? They went for a full floor still, I think, from the looks of it. So, 1, 2, 3. That's pretty high up. And then we still need to add the roof to it, you know? I don't want to add like a full on... Boyfriend found a silverfish at work. If you want to, and... terrarium. So we might now be silverfish owners, apparently, because apparently that thing is very cute and he wants to keep it. This... Oh god, this is not what I meant to do. This is not quite what I meant to do. I think the door threw me off. Yep. This is supposed to go one further back in this area. Crap. Crap. So we instead, but now the question is, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, that's pretty nice. Well, okay then. It's not a video on this channel if things are going well. Right from the start. That would be very suspicious. It's gonna look better. It's gonna look better in a little bit. Just, you know, give me a little bit to figure things out. But yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, I have to say, about my appointment tomorrow. I was already told to have a little bit of wait time. So I think I'm actually gonna bring a book. You know, be productive and all that. I am still reading What You're Looking For in the Library, which is very nice, but I don't think I necessarily want to read that. To be fair, I think that is a good book to read when you are waiting in your psychiatrist's office. I think that's actually a pretty good thing. Maybe I should bring that. I don't know. For me, that's one of the books where I like to just sit in silence and like sort of think about some of the things I'm reading. And I don't know if a space in public where I'm sort of on edge because I'm surrounded by people and my brain thinks everyone is out to get me. You know, I don't know if I get into that headspace, really. Here I wanted to do this. And actually, if we are doing this, the build did it a little differently. So wait, that was actually correct, I think, because we're supposed to have the quartz be one inside. And this is sort of like the door opening. I'm confused. I'm not a builder. This is, again, where you really... Yep, this is where you really notice that I was not made for this sort of stuff. Okay. We got this. We got this. This is a suburban house in Minecraft tutorial. I don't know by whom. I just have a little picture that was uploaded on May 31st, 2020. 2022. I don't know how numbers work. I do want to add my own little twists to this build, so we're not gonna, you know, go full copy mode here. It's a little tricky, but we will leave it because this is basically the ceiling area. Yeah, and I guess we will add one more layer of this. At least on here. But it might be better if we also have that on the inside and have a nice looking window on the other side. I'm confused. I don't know how to do this. I'm good at building little dirt huts. That's all I know. Yeah, by the way, yesterday was the birthday party that I had mentioned before for the 10-year-old, and I have to say, it was actually pretty chill. Like, yes, obviously my social battery was being quite drained, especially because I had like another little content creator event afterwards. But I don't know, it was like a nice social day for me, I have to say. I had a good time, I'd say. And the kids were also just being super cute and happy to see us, especially their uncle. And I have to say, no one was like crying or screaming for unnecessary reasons. Like, they were being pretty chill. Obviously, they're still kids and they have more energy than I have in a full week within a few hours. Like, I don't know how they do it. Really, whatever these kids have, I need that. Well, I might get that tomorrow at the psychiatrist. We will see. But, you know, they were so high energy and constantly being like, wanting to be tossed around by the boyfriend, and the poor boyfriend's legs and arms are just sore today. But I have to say, given that they were pretty chill, not crying or being mean to each other for no reason, for the most part, I am someone who knows that I want kids. And while I don't want them now necessarily, because, I mean, I feel like a kid myself still, when you're just sitting there and you see, like, the love of your life interacting with these cute little things. Yeah. Wouldn't have minded to take one of them home with us. Not gonna lie. They were just so cute. Okay. Windows, I'd say, are the next step. It will all make sense. Oh god, this doesn't look good right now. Hey Doggo, are you having nightmares? We don't have nightmares here. Good morning. Oh, I actually woke her up, like, real woke her up a lot of times. Oh, where did all the clay go? Just asking. Okay, we need to get a couple materials. So, we need, we definitely need some quartz slabs. We need some stone slabs. And we need some stone brick stairs. Add these in here. Looks so much better in the picture, probably because of the angle, because they're going from like this and higher up. Well, we can do this. I believe in us. Alright, sneeze feeling, please go away. I don't want to sneeze. Please don't. So we'll do this window here, I guess, but then it's not really it is symmetrical. Did I want to go for a bigger window there? I mean, here we can go for a bigger window. Oh goodness, is this really it? Am I doing a mistake here? And maybe actually, slabs for the ceiling. I think that's gonna give us a bit more like space to work with in a way. Actually, we need a couple more. And that goes back, that goes there. Okay. I think this is a little bit better, but don't quote me just yet. Work in progress and all that. Okay. Oops. Actually making good progress here for just one episode, and all this running back and forth and struggling and building the wrong way. I was expecting this to go kind of worse for the start. Don't know if we lost anything, but if we did, I guess we can live with that. Yeah, they just have a funny shape in the front. The back is just kind of there. Can I see anything on the picture that I have here? Not really. No, the back is just kind of a straight line, I guess. Which is okay. We're gonna add in the glass panes. Just over there. And then get a rough idea of how the rest of this build is gonna look. Stairs. Kind of want like a living room situation there, I think. What if we have the stairs in this corner? You go sort of like this, and there you are on like an even level. And maybe actually even more. And then you have this, sort of. What if we make these all stairs? I guess we're using a lot of space here, but I think this could be pretty nice. I think I like this. I think this works. Okay, yeah, works. I don't like the window there. I don't like the window there. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Eh. Come on, let me sleep. Let me sleep in misery. Problem is we have 2 blocks. Is the house the scary cave, or what's going on here? If we do this, we can kind of even it out. I think that's too much. So that's fortune. What I would instead go for is just adding. I was really hoping for a nice big window here. It's sad. Go for this instead. But this is so small. This. I think we might have to go one bigger. We actually do end up having one here. Wait. I mean, that's okay. It's just not perfect from the inside, but if we have like a little wall, like maybe a half wall here to separate this area a little bit, we could turn this into like the kitchen. It's not perfect, but it's okay, you know what I mean? On the other hand, getting a bit more space is also not too bad. But then it's unsymmetrical again, you know what I mean? I think we might go for this. In all honesty. Then we want to add in the same windows as downstairs. Was there? Yes. Then I think I want to add like a big window here, technically. Or like a... Actually, I think we can just do this here, I guess. No, actually here we need to have these blocks. Okay, so we'll need to cover this up somehow. Carpet. Or we turn that into sort of like the bathroom, possibly. We could have... I have ideas. I think this whole room division we're gonna do in the next episode, but so far this is looking pretty okay. Could be looking a lot better, could be looking a lot worse. Also, very random. Now I'm seeing flowers there, the lupines. I was looking through some of the first screenshots that we took in this world for literally no reason other than a bit of nostalgia. And there was one structure that we found. I don't know if it was like sort of the library sort of thing. I don't even know if we found that in this world or if I'm switching it up with my previous gaming experiences. But we had flower boxes somewhere and there was a white lupine in there, I'm pretty sure. Maybe also a purple one, but I think it was a white lupine. And I never realized that we saw that there. So that's kind of funny. Just wanted to add that. Oh, give me my stuff. But yeah, one more layer of blue on top. But I think we can actually sort of do something with this. There will be lots of like little details added to this, don't worry. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching this. Stay hydrated, stay happy, take good care of yourself and others. Wear sunscreen. May your allergies not be out on I don't even know what, but just you can go through this. I believe in us, okay? I mean, in my case, it's like not even 2 more weeks. I mean, about 2 more weeks, you know. Obviously, it might go a day longer than it has before in the past, but like around June 20th is usually when things start calming down for me. So yeah, 1.5 to 2 weeks. I hope everyone else who's allergic doesn't have much longer to go either, even though I know people who are like allergic to everything in the whole summertime, and my heart goes out to you. Because, you know, with certain allergies, like take peanuts for example, you can avoid peanuts, right? You can't exactly avoid the stuff that's outside in the air. Because, you know, I woke up with immense pain this morning, but it's not like we had the windows open overnight. I actually keep them closed a lot now, unless it's raining, just because otherwise I get more pollen into my... We have an air purifier that we haven't had up here all allergy season. That my boyfriend literally bought because I was in so much pain a couple of years ago. And because it's been so mild so far this whole season, I just didn't think about that, but I think I might have to grab that today. Anyway, enough yapping. Thank you for being here. I love you. Stay hydrated. And, yeah, goodbye!